Greetings, everyone. I am the infamous Jay, and now we are at part 8 for Let's Play Champions Online. In the last part, we got to see some of the infamous things that I really hate, which is the red words of death, server not responding, which inevitably either leads to two things. You either get to go back into the game, but it's like it bum rushes you back in all of a sudden when catching up, or it does what it did to me and disconnects you out of the game, or DC for short. Okay. Also in the last part, we did Kodiak's missions that led up to Chief Surhoff here, which we'll now be doing Chief Surhoff's part of the playthrough, which are two missions: persecuting the prosecutor and fault the law. And persecuting the prosecutor, it seems that we have a judicial, let's see, County Prosecutor George Kruger put most of the criminals in M City behind bars, and now they have escaped. They've escaped, and they are looking for revenge. Oh boy. Excuse me. Kruger has been taken to the docks in Maniac's territory near an automobile bay. You better hurry, because I'm sure the criminals he helped send to jail have some nasty payback plan. So we gotta go save this guy. Also, we have fought the law. Find and detain 15 Millennium City jail escapees hiding at the construction site. And we also get an item as a prize, so let's collect that. The first one I'll be doing is Fault the Law, which is just right close by. So we're going to go over here to this area, and we're going to take out all these, take out at least 15 criminals. And they range from everything, like an arsonist. We have an arsonist. We have a mugger. Oh, look at that. We got a battle royal going on here. I'm going to take advantage of that. This is basically it. This is some of the missions in Champions. Some of them are a little more unique as you go along the game. Go upstairs here to the next level. Drop down. I think these guys right here might finish the mission, and yes, they do. Alright, as I was showing in the last part also, we're going to click that to make that our main mission, which it'll show us which way to go. So we want to follow that question mark down that way, which is not the way I want to go. Follow the number 1 here. So it looks like we're going straight south. But welcome to the Westside. Population, a lot of gangs wreaking havoc. If you notice on the map, I got a gray exclamation mark that says Burt Jackson here, which is the contact. I can't do those missions yet. You'll eventually run into something like that. If you're not at the correct level to do the mission, it will not allow you to do it. Now, there's a trick to that. You can team up with somebody that can do them, and you'll get partial credit for helping them, but you won't get the full credit. And there's our helpless little victim down there. Has the Maniacs gang all around him, which is a loony and a psycho. Go ahead and take these guys out. Let's talk to Mr. George Kruger. No good deed goes unpunished, huh? I was just doing my job when I put all those Maniac gang members behind bars. But now these guys are out for payback and blood. Well, duh. He who sent them up the river. Escort kidnapped County Prosecutor George Kruger away from the vengeful Maniacs gang members. Accepting this mission starts an event. Basically, as soon as you accept the mission, like so, he starts walking. And he just walks away. But what we're going to do is go ahead of him a little bit. Keep an eye on him. I'm going to go up ahead of him, and I'm going to take out the gang members as I go along. Kruger is on a set path. He will come through here. He will come through here, go all the way to the end up here, and then take that ramp up. So what we're going to do is eliminate everything in his path so he doesn't get stopped. If he gets near these gang members, the gang members will actually attack him unless you attack them first. And they will try to kill him off. They don't want him to escape. They want their vengeance. 'Tis the life of a superhero. Alright, with no opposition in his path, we'll just walk alongside him. Look at this, I went from a mercenary for hire to a bodyguard. That's a demotivational. That demotivates me. Thanks for getting me out of here. I can take it from here. I'm going to show you also a little thing on him. I'm going to check his info. Aggressive prosecutor of criminals who has been particularly vocal of superhero vigilantism in the past. But watch how fast he changes his mind when he is in trouble and needs a superhero to save his skin. Frickin' hypocrite. That pretty much summed him up. Anyway, now we're going to go back to Police Chief Surhoff and turn in these missions. And we'll go from there. And he has us another one, Jailhouse Block. Find the stolen Westside Prison blueprints hidden in the sewers. Alright. So, I guess we're going to go... well, I wish I had a surfboard. I can go sewer surfing. But we're going to go down here. We're going to go into the sewers here, and we're going to stop whichever criminal has stolen the Westside plans. Because if they have the jailhouse plans, it means they can perfect an escape somehow. Killing, 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 killing. I'm breaking my promise of the day job thing again. But we have to retrieve 6 cases here. Yes, I want to take that item. I will gladly take that item. Let's go ahead and buy these. Or grab these. I'm not buying them. I'm snatching. One right at a door. Wow, that's a blatantly good hiding spot. We're just going to put it right here at the door. Maybe they'll run past it. Alright, we got 4 out of 6 cases, so I need to find 2 more. Here's one right here. And here. We're done. Time to return to Chief Surhoff and say, okay, I got your blueprints back. What's my reward? Besides that glorious XP we want. First I need to go the right direction. And that gives us 2 more. The brains behind the breakout and Word of the Weasel. In Word of the Weasel, we use a hollow inducer device to disguise ourselves in order to get into Leo's bar and talk to Albert the Weasel Tudberry. The brains behind the breakout. In that mission, we defeat the Maniac's recruiter in the sewers. So, I'm going to go ahead and do the brains behind the breakout, which is at number 1 here. We're going to follow the 1 icon right here. Word of the Weasel is right there, which is nearby. Also, besides the gangs in Millennium City, the gangs in Westside are the Aces, the Maniacs, Cult of the Red Banner, the Cobra Lords, and the Purple Gang. There are 5 gangs here. Besides them, we also have prisoners running amok from the nearby breakout of the Millennium City Prison. So we have at least 6 different problems we have to deal with in Westside and Millennium City. As you see there, here's our... That's a Maniac. If I find some... here we are. Nope, there's Maniacs. Derp. Failure. We'll be seeing the Black Aces a little bit later, but I will be showing them off. Go ahead and eliminate these guys protecting the sewer hatch here. We're going to dive in to a secret recruiting meeting, huh? Yep, this has got Maniac written all over it. I wonder what these guys are up to. Excuse me. Oh boy, they're getting the escaped prisoners. That looks like that's what they're trying to do, at least in my hypothesis. Theory. Grammar fell. Go ahead and snatch that blue orb, which gives me endurance. Go ahead and take these guys out. And those guys. I can't wait to hit a level 11. Hopefully, I can get a heal at some point so I don't have to stand still for 20-30 seconds and let my health go back up slowly. But anyway.
You're probably all
Okay. It seems that we have a nut job. Well, the maniacs are a bunch of loonies. Guess that's how they got the gang name. But it seems this loony is trying to recruit the cellmates here to join the maniacs and wreak havoc across Millennium City. This doesn't bode well for Millennium City. If you get a bunch of convicts with a bunch of nut jobs, that equals one thing: a not so good day on the street. But old Jaxx here is pretty proficient with her pistols, and she's just going to wipe them off the face of the earth. We're going to call it a day. Real quick. And our perpetrator behind all of this is named Zoe Loft. Yeah. I'm going to take you out once my health gets up a little bit higher. See what I mean? I wish I had a heal right about now. Alright. Your behind is mine. Oh, this crazy woman's got grenades. Oh, thank you. You leveled me up, too. So, on that note, we also have our specializations lighting up now, which is this middle tab. And down here below that is Champion's Information, which is information about your character and everything else. So we're going to go here to the powers, now that I have 2 advantage points to play with. Please let me have a heal. Please let me have a heal. What? No heal yet? Boo. Oh well. Guess we'll get this. This is Killer Instinct in the since I'm a munitions tune. Returns energy each time you land a critical hit with a non-energy builder munitions power. So I'm going to be critting a lot, so my energy will start bouncing a lot later on. I definitely want this power. Ranks and advantages. Do I want to rank that up or do I want to rank that up? Let's go ahead and rank our passive all the way to 3. And our specialization of the day will be gear utilization. So now we're going to leave these sewers and we're going to go speak to Albert the Weasel Tudbury at Leo's bar. Yeah! What the hell, man? Now that wasn't fair, game. That wasn't fair. I come out of the sewers and I get ambushed. I might deserve it too after killing their recruitment leader. That right there looks unhealthy as heck. Look at that. Look how much smog that sucker's producing. Oops. Wrong part of the district. before we go in here, we're going to hit our hollow inducer. That's it. Turn on our hollow. Oh. Well, that don't help. Then I'm... Ouch. Being attacked by a bunch of nut jobs. This guy here, the psycho, where you seen him rear back and all of a sudden make me jump in place when I got close to him. He has a chain move which he can drag you. Alright, let's go in here to Leo's bar and let's go talk to Tudberry. And if you notice, the hollow inducer actually makes us look like one of the gang members. To the T. I actually like the setup of this place. This looks pretty cool as like a lounging bar. Ah, here's our little miscreant we need to talk to. Okay. He's not going to give us any gossip or anything until you buy him a drink. Alright. Easy enough. Let's talk to the... We get a frosty beverage from our barkeep here. So we go back to Leo. He does have some info for us. Mercenary gadgeteer Waylon Talos has been hired by Kevin Poe to make weapons for all the gangs in Westside. Heh, except for everyone not in the purple gang, the weapons are faulty. Ha! I wish I could see the looks on the maniacs' faces when their guns blow up in their hands. I just hope no nosy hero comes along to destroy those weapons before they get into the street and people gets hurt. The Weasel here is actually one of the maniacs, but he's not. It's kind of hard to tell. But he's one of those slimy scumbags that just want to see somebody get hurt. Goldilocks bollocks. Yeah. If Goldilocks has bollocks, then keep away from me. Anyway, we have to remove the faulty weapons crates as soon as possible. There is no time limit on this mission. It's just get the crates as fast as you can and get them off the streets. So we're going to take the map here, as I'm showing here, the map function, which you can move and it'll help you see along the way, but you can't see half your screen. Unless you do that, which you shrink it up. Me, I really don't need to. So we're going to go all the way back down here, make a sharp left, follow the road, and we're here. So what we're going to have to do is, you see this crate right here. This is our faulty weapons crate. These maniacs are protecting them with their lives because they're like, hey, these are good guns. We got some guns. Wrong, buddy. I'm actually kind of sort of saving your life, but you're going to be in my way right now. Like you guys are in my way. I'm going to eliminate you and get you off the street and out of my way. The sooner you die, the happier I'll be. And as you see here is as a prominent display of what Defender was talking about in one of the earlier parts, the gangs are attacking each other something fierce. Like you see the purple gang versus the maniacs here. So far we've got 4 crates. We need 6 more. Which there's a crate there, but I got a feeling I'm going to get spotted. Yep. Enemies do have an aggro range. The closer you are to them, the more chances that they are going to attack you, unless you're so high level that they won't. Like if I come through here at one of my main characters at level 40, they will not aggro to him at all unless I actually attack. So they have a certain cap they'll go to until they're like, okay, forget that guy. I'm not touching him. He's too strong. They do have that mindset. But there are some areas where they'll still attack you if you are level 40. Which will be fine. We'll find out later as we go along in the game. I'm still being attacked by purple gang members. Oh, there's a crate right there. Piece of candy. So I'm going to have to wait through these gang members here. As you notice, also my energy bar is bouncing a little bit. When I crit, well, I won't show there, but you'll see it a little more in action once I get higher stats on my super stats. That I won't be having to need my energy builder much longer, because I'll be critting more often. +2 with another super stat, which will be along the way. I won't need that energy builder at all. Alright, so let's go back to Chief Surhoff. Talk to Chief Surhoff. We'll turn in these missions. Special report and the first rule. And we're going to call it an episode here. Well, it was. Till it was attacked. Okay, now we're going to call it an episode here. For the next part, we'll be continuing with helping Chief Surhoff with doing the first rule, and also we'll be talking to a new person that'll give us missions named Julie Morgan. Until then, I am the Infamous J, and I will see you next time on Let's Play Champions Online.